name is Hilary Rigg and I am coordinator for Crashendo Bairnsdale. Crashendo Bairnsdale is part of an international social change program providing intensive instrumental and choral group tuition. It started in 2013 and is a community-initiated and community-operated music and social development program. We use excellence in orchestral and choral music to improve the lives of children and youth, their parents and the wider community. We encourage the natural inclination of people to share and help each other learn. And our programs are socially and culturally inclusive, and we offer opportunities for regular performances and engagement with other ensembles. 2020 has been challenging without a doubt, but also we've learnt heaps and we're coming out of it really excited about what can happen next. Early in 2020, we had planned a 4-day event with an organisation in Melbourne called Quasitrad. Then we entered the first lockdown and we could not run that on-the-ground 4 full-day program. But luckily for us, the organiser at Quasitrad, Judy Olenikoff, she said, right, let's go online. So we reduced it to 1 session a day, but kept the 4 days. And it was brilliant. Our participants still got to catch up and connect and play music, and they loved it. We got a wider reach than we were going to have. And what really was a huge benefit for the rest of the year is that we at Crashendo Bairnsdale got upskilled really early on how to present online delivery, and that was really beneficial. That meant that we could keep running our youth orchestra, which we now call Youthful Orchestra because we have people of all ages in it. We were able to launch the John Noble Quartet program, which is a new program here in Bairnsdale, which runs in 8 other regional centres across Victoria. We kept our holiday program running. We had a collaboration with the Gippsland Symphony Orchestra, and we gained a new orchestra leader, a highly skilled one. We continued our school program, and I have to say congratulations to them because that was following on for the bushfires as well. We have commenced a youth conducting mentorship program, and we have also completed our early years research program. So really, we're all set up for 2021. So into the future, we will be able to use some of these things that we have learned during this year. For instance, using our YouTube clips for promotion and for a memento for our participants, using YouTube clips of the music that we're playing so that people can play along with them. Keep using our online recordings of each part so they can practice their own part. And our orchestra leader will continue to conduct our orchestra sessions via Zoom, but all our musicians will gather at the Bairnsdale Hub on site. But there's also been some benefits in 2020. We have been able to widen our networks, both in participants, but also the tutors who have come along to help us with our programs. We produce videos that we wouldn't have had, and they are real markers in time for us. We've gained the support of a marketing and business advisor, which has been absolutely invaluable. We've continued, and into the future, we'll continue to use some of these things like YouTube clips for the orchestra to play along with. And our orchestra leader will continue on Zoom even when all our orchestra participants, musicians, can come and meet at the Bairnsdale Hub. He'll still be online directing our sessions, but visit us in person on a regular basis. So overall, it's been good because people can still play music and they've still been connected. And that's what the message has been through 2020 back to us. And now that we're starting to be able to open up and return to face-to-face playing in some capacity, then our younger musicians are returning, which is fabulous. But of course, we didn't do it alone. We had the support of leaders of all our individual programs. We had musicians and leaders of other local groups and groups further afield come and connect with us and help us and share their online knowledge and musical knowledge. We've had the support of local venues and of course our funders. So really, coming out of 2020, we've come out in a strong position. This is an invitation for anyone to join us. Join us as a musician or behind the scenes. We'd love to have you. Now let's hear from some of our participants. Thank you.
G'day, my name's Keiran, and while going through COVID has been a tough time for some, I found it useful and productive, particularly for my music studies. So I've been with Crashendo for about 3 years now, and I'm the junior conductor there. During COVID, obviously we can't meet in person, so what we've had to be doing a lot of the time is meeting over Zoom, and it's quite hard to conduct over that. But as part of that, someone called Mark Shield, who's a conducting mentor, had the great opportunity of teaching me tuition in conducting lessons, and which has been a huge benefit. I've also been joined up with the local John Noble Quartet program, which is all about joining young people together to form quartets and to play chamber music. Another great opportunity I've had is to teach beginner students. I've been teaching one for about 4 or 5 weeks now, which has also been an awesome opportunity to pass my skills and things I've learned onto the next generation. So even with all the limitations that COVID has presented across the world, I've still found it a really productive time, doing all my musical activities, and it's been a wonderful learning journey, and I have enjoyed every single bit.
Hello there, it is lovely having you in Crashendo. Can you just tell us what your name is, please? It's Cooper, okay. And what instrument do you play, Cooper?
Trumpet.
Trumpet, fantastic, that's good. Now, I seem to remember that you started playing trumpet in the Crashendo school program at Clifton Creek, is that right?
Yes.
And how long ago did we work that out that was?
2.5 years.
2.5 years, that's fantastic. So, how old are you now, Cooper?
11.
11, okay. So that means you started playing when you were 8.5. That's cool. So you moved school, so you're not in the Crashendo program now, but who teaches you now?
John.
John, and can you tell me a bit about John, your trumpet
He's
teacher?
a professional world famous trumpet player.
A professional world famous trumpet player. That is fantastic, great. Hey, how often do you have lessons with him?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, that's fantastic, great. And Cooper, I've got a pretty cool question for you now. Well, I don't know if it's a cool question, but what did you think of Crashendo orchestra rehearsals online via Zoom?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't like
I
it.
didn't like it one bit.
Yeah, fair enough. But you know what? You should be congratulated because you stuck at it, and well done. But today was the first day we were together back at the Benso Hub, isn't it? Yeah, what did you think of that?
Loved it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really lovely being back together again. And our new director, Mark Shield, he was still on Zoom while we were in the hub. What did you think of that?
Still liked it.
Still liked it, yeah. It was still pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to tell us about your trumpet playing?
I like it because you need to have some lips, because the trumpet can do really high and low notes. And because I like it.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Well, thank you so much for doing this, Cooper, and we really enjoy having you along to any of our Crashendo events. So well done and great trumpet playing.
Hi, I'm Maureen. I've been playing violin for just 4 years. I thought about learning violin for a long time, but then when I started talking to my friends about it, it started to come together and fall into place. My husband bought me this violin from the op shop, and some friends told me about the Crashendo group. The Crashendo group is so welcoming to musicians of all skill levels and all ages. And I love playing along with the young ones. The children inspire me. There was a little girl who had just joined the group. She was 6 years old. She'd been playing for 2 weeks and she just joined in straight away. So that helped me get the confidence to have a go too. During the COVID crisis and the COVID restrictions, all of our holidays were cancelled and all of our trips away to visit grandchildren too. But I found that I had more time at home to myself to practice the music, and that helped me improve. And as I started to improve, I enjoyed playing more. And on days when I was feeling really sad and a bit flat and missing my family and friends, I found that playing the violin really lifted my spirits. Crashendo sent links to YouTube videos of music pieces that we're practicing, so that we can play along with the virtual orchestra. And I find that absolutely amazing. I love it. When I make mistakes, I'm learning to just find out where I'm up to and keep on going. And then I can come back to that bit and practice it later. And life's a bit like that too. We make mistakes, but that's all part of life and we can learn from them and just keep on going. I really look forward to our Zoom practices each week with Crashendo, and I can't wait until we can all get back together and practice together again. Here's a little piece that I'm practicing at the moment.